And welcome back. This is the final video for farming the treasures. Quick and effective ways to farm the treasures that you need for the Skelzor skeleton that you see right here. If you haven't watched the other videos, I'm going to tell you one more time which treasures are dropped by which bosses. And we're actually going to get the treasure we need in this video today. Um, Obviously on my main account I've got them all and have had them, but the Wrathful Mask is going to be dropped by the Cluster Bomber at the very beginning of the map, which is who we'll be farming today. The Silver Wrathful Deity Head is dropped by the Carpet Bomber, who spawns after you place the second idol in the courtyard, and the Gold Wrathful Deity Head is spawned by the Pac-Man, who is dropped by the Pac-Man, who spawns when you place the third idol in the courtyard. And this is the very first boss that you get to. Like I said, you want to wait and farm this guy last, because there's a good chance you could get this treasure on your way to farming the other ones. So you always want to start with the last boss first, or the last treasure that you would get first. And this first run right here is not very pretty, because for some weird reason the boss like gets down and walks way over there, which he hardly ever does. And I actually had pulled Big D off of Burnout Paradise to help me with this video. I asked him to help me, and he said he didn't mind, but he had lost his headset in an earthquake or something, so we had no communication right here. So he didn't really know what I was trying to do at first, because we kill the boss, he doesn't drop the treasure, so I throw a grenade at my feet. And I think Big D runs over here to try to heal me, and I'm trying to text him like, no, we're farming the boss. So he's helping me out with this, and once we kill ourselves, you see where you respawn over here, because this is basically what farming is. You know, you get to the boss, you kill him, make sure you don't kill everybody, because that would trigger the next checkpoint. As long as you don't trigger the next checkpoint, then if the boss does not drop the treasure you want, you can kill yourself, and you get to try again without having to start the whole level over. So you see we're set up in position right here. This is what usually happens. The boss drops down right in this corner right here, and the two of us just unload on him and just start murdering him to death to see what he does. And he doesn't drop a treasure at all right here again. So we grenade out, and if you don't have a grenade, which you should have one, Big D likes to throw his at the boss, but it's better to save them until, you know, for that suicide. But there's extra grenades further in the back, or you can just run around and wait for somebody to kill you. If you want to do it real quick, just save your grenade, and that way you can just throw it right down, and you can get, you know, several really good farming runs knocked out in a very short amount of time. There's also a grabber that spawns every single time, like one grab that spawns initially, so I always try to kill him so he doesn't come up and grab us while we're shooting at the boss. Once that grabber's down, the boss drops down. See Big D chucked his grenade over there again. And sometimes the boss kind of hops over here with us. That's not a big deal, as long as you know, just kind of watch each other's back and keep these columns between you and the boss. You can see he always should drop before we run out of ammo. It's a really quick and easy farm. He drops the treasure this time. I'm going to pick it up, and it happens to be the elaborate amulets, which is not what we want. That's the treasure that drops on easy and hard. Also, it still drops on hard and crushing. You want it to say Wrath. That's the treasure set we're going to complete. And once again, some people think that by farming on crushing, you have a higher chance of the treasure dropping. I think that's complete nonsense. Like I said, I've had all the skins and stuff unlocked on my other account and helped a bunch of other people farm for the stuff on my other account, and we've done it both ways, and I don't think it increases the drop rate whatsoever. Also, when you farm on crushing, you have fewer team lives with which to keep farming, so it just doesn't seem to be any reason to farm on crushing to me at all whatsoever. But we're gonna get the good treasure this time, and you see Big D's standing like right there in front of him. You don't really want to stand right there in front of the guy because he's guaranteed to shoot you. You saw what we were doing earlier, kind of standing further back. You see how I'm kind of trying to stand where I keep this column kind of between me and the boss. And here's what we want: the Wrathful Mask. And I'm so used to farming, I throw a grenade at my feet again like a moron, even though we got one. But that brings me to my last point, which is very important, and that is that once you get the treasure that you want, you have to get a game over screen, either by completing the map or by losing all of your team lives. In contrast, if you were to hit start and leave the game, then you would forfeit your earnings and it would not count that you had collected the treasure. So keep that in mind. And thanks for watching.